Good evening, Denver! You guys are ready to rock out with your cocktail? You guys are ready to slam out with your slams out? Let's hear for the basic home of the night. Let's hear for the Lords of Fun!
Charlie, you wanna go check it out?
Yeah, you gotta check it out.
Well, how's Ricky doing that? Dun 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 dun.
You got this. Can't go long ways. It's gotta go on top. And there's a box. We're gonna go on top. What's gonna happen to the sign on the other side? Let's put this bitch up in there and stick it in there on top of this motherfucker.
Can you grab that? It's heavy. Be careful. Alright.
Rock and roll. A better invention may never come. Pick up a guitar, gather up some like-minded friends, form a band, and maybe, someday, go out on tour. But where do you go? What sort of places do you play at? Who will watch you and clap when the song is done? You're an unknown band, but it's not going to stop you, because for just 1 week, you get to feel what it's like. But what challenges lie ahead? Will there be just a little bit of glamour? Or will it be harder than you think? You're not out there covering a more successful band's songs. You're playing songs you wrote, music you created. You are Lords of Fuzz.
I thought that, it's silly yet kind of cool too. The Lords of Fuzz. I was curious. I laughed though because I told a few of my brothers that I joined a band called the Lords of Fuzz, and they immediately thought it was some pedophile comment.
Lords of No Fuzz.
So I had to backtrack and be like, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't mean anything sketchy, does it? I've been reassured it doesn't. Something like that. I'll do it again.
Again, the last three.
It's, yeah, it's just, and then I played over. A little hungover. That's for sure. It was good. It was a battle. It was good though. We had a good crowd, and it was John's first show, so it was nice to sort of get him in the fight a little.
New band members tonight. Says the lead guitar, his name is Jonathan Steele. Weighed in at about 170 pounds, training from Chesapeake, Virginia, which is my hometown. This guy don't kid around, he's down. John Steele, ladies and gentlemen.
I was a little bit nervous about that, to be honest with you. It's always so different when you get on stage. Things change so much, and that it went over real well. I've had a nice trip so far. I've been on the road about 4 hours. Very comfortable, very nice. Rolling through some nice country, and it's good. We need to open up some beers, that's for sure.
Right there in the beginning. Okay. I was waiting for you to start singing.
Lubbock is probably going to be one of our biggest. The venue itself is a big venue. I mean, it's not a small college bar. It's a big open stage. And last time these guys were opening up for, I think they sold it out. I don't know if there was like, they told me there's like 400 or 500 people. I don't know if they're blowing smoke up my ass, but that'd be really nice. But the great thing about it is I got all my family coming, brothers and sisters, and I don't know if my dad's gonna make it, but that'd be cool. So I'm really looking forward to that, for them to first time to see us. So it's pretty cool. But it's a little late for old Pops, you know. He saw.
It's like me and you earlier.
I think he saw our third show ever.
That was a hot Asian
and we
shit.
sucked so bad that
yeah.
I think he was just kind of in the back, just kind of tucking his head. And what the fuck is he doing up there? Screaming and shit out of tune. But that was, how long ago was that? That was at least 2 years ago. So it's definitely gotten better. I'd like for him to see the new lineup. All these guys are new, so that'll be good. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show. We're the third slot, so we'll have a couple bands, get everybody all pumped up, and we'll get on and blow them away. They're gonna not know what hit them.
The guy can't get away. Woke up sad on Saturday, thought you had gone away, left me here all by myself. Then we went to see some rock and roll, cool bands from Idaho. Think they call themselves the Lords of Fun.
Yeah.
Texas.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Good, how about yourself?
Yeah.
You gonna get down or what?
Although I hear most of my fucking family's got the flu.
Yeah. Eric and Mackenzie, yeah. Joseph's all hurt. Sarah's coming out.
Joseph's got the grip or something.
He's got the hip. He's kicking in full. Yeah, he's kicking in. So.
We gotta load some equipment in, but I'm coming out.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Hello. Yo, take can I get a little bit guitar? Oh, I don't know, it's nice. I can hear myself. Thank you. You want your guitar? Yeah, just a little bit of my guitar in here, and they might need a little bit too. It's like being the new guy.
It's new. It's kind of like squishy, like stepping onto a really soft futon. You know, it's kind of what it is. You don't know where the ground's gonna be because it's like super soft, softer than you've ever stepped on before. And once you kind of feel the bottom of the futon, you can decide where your balance is and where that lies within the music and within what venue you're going to play in.
This is the first time I've ever been to Texas, not in the airport. Pretty awesome. I like it.
Well, that'll. I mean, you got, like, I don't know, just not a lot of our fans are there. They don't know who we are. Just gotta try and keep positive, you know? Yeah, no, it felt good.
Yeah, man up!
So we're going to a keg party. We're told it's at some fake address. We may never make it back, but that's what the tour's all about.
21, 22,
23rd Street.
Steven. You need to hold your hat, John. It's gonna be so look, it's gonna so hit the trailer.
That's a bad idea.
Got my hat on. Rolling down the street.
Steve, what's the radiology of getting thrown from a pickup truck?
Usually snap your neck, but you know the thing about it is sometimes you get a liver laceration.
Nice.
So great, dude. I bet the wheel well is like an inch away from the tire right now. Every time we hit a bump, it's like.
Well, I don't think we're walking home, that's for sure.
It's a gap.
Jesus Christ.
We're almost there, dude. Almost there. And you know the crazy thing about it?
You know
it's
what?
gonna be very, very hard. It's gonna be extremely hard to get home.
Very hard.
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
I said when we got in the truck, dude, it's possible we may walk home. It's possible. And we'll
It's possible the bus might be picking up us.
That's
at
true.
8 a.m.
It's funny, M was like, he goes, what time you guys want me to get going tomorrow? I said, you know, whenever you wake up. He goes, well, you know, are we gonna have any stragglers? Are they gonna go, we use the term Tomcat. I was like, well, we're trying to keep them reeled in. He's like smiling.
I'm memorizing the way home. I'm throwing out breadcrumbs every mile, so that way we can follow. This is
Good old boys. Ever been in no hall?
We need to stop. It's like, you know, set up a small part of the band. Let's play a couple songs.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
In town?
In a small, like, Western town.
A rest stop.
Next to the urinal.
The town square.
Oh, we don't have PA though. What can we do for vocals?
Oh, we just play acoustically?
Yeah.
Just fucking sing loud.
I can't sing.
Yeah, you can't sing loud at all. You never sing loud.
We should do that tomorrow.
We just gotta play like in a parking garage or something. Like someone, you know, like we're playing like a big marble cave.
Let's start
There's one of those in Texas.
playing a chocolate room.
We're on 24th, and we're on 21st.
Then we went off road.
Then we went to 27th and made a U-turn. Now we're pulling on 34th. 34th? We went the wrong way.
It's like no cars out.
I should have pissed in the bus. This is bad.
4 streets this way, we'll be on 23rd Street. Maybe we'll eventually find the house. The back of the truck was a 45-minute ride through a flat roller coaster ride with bumps and a trailer and lots of people in the back of the truck.
I think Lubbock was really cool because we showed up at this bar and it was so not my scene. I don't think it was any of our scene. It was just a bar that I've never been to before. The people that were hanging out there, and that was cool because that being the first night too was like hitting home that we were in a different place. You know, we were not amongst our crowd, and it was really good for us.
I'm looking forward to being able to definitely just be, you know, a lot tighter and the less you have to think about, you know, what notes this change or, you know, is this the one that goes, you know, a jiggy jiggy boom, or the one that goes, you know, a fiend for pharaoh, you know, which song is it? And that's the thing, you know, and I guess anybody, if you, unless you have photographic memory or something, you know, there's song names and, well, which one is that? That's the one that goes like this, you know, so. being able to just like recognize the song names and know how everything goes will be helpful in becoming more tight.
One show down, 6 more to go. A late night in Lubbock in the rearview mirror. Next stop, Dallas, Texas. You can't help but think already, what if this was their life? Doing what they love to do and seeing the world while they do it? Sitting at a gas station in the middle of nowhere choosing between Slim Jims and Skittles for lunch? What's the difference between the Fuzz and bands that have made it big?
Never did
You have kind of lofty goals when you first start. Everybody gets a guitar and they think they're going to be a rock star or something. And I sort of tried hard to ignore the fact that or maybe just sort of realize that that's sort of a fantasy kind of thing. But the older I get, and the directions my life has taken me into. I just kind of realized that I probably should have been more serious about becoming that.
I think as an average person who's not famous, everybody wants to be, and I don't know, I think the chances of this band creating that are pretty slim just because of the number of bands and, it's just a crapshoot to begin with. But it's pretty, it's a great feeling. Even you get a small taste of that when you get off stage, because for that 5 minutes people have watched you and they haven't really talked to you and they're like, hey, and you just sort of meet random people that way, and that's nice. It's like a nice little taste of it. I wouldn't mind being famous. I had a friend growing up who his goal was that he wanted to be famous. It wasn't so much that he wanted to be he was a drummer, but he didn't want to be famous necessarily for being a drummer. He was also an actor. He just didn't want to care how it worked out. He wanted to be famous, and I can't say that that's my goal, but it would be sweet. Who wouldn't want to be?
Hey, should we write out a set list for tonight, guys? So you guys want to kick it off the same way?
No, let's change it.
Alright. Green elephant, huh?
Yeah.
You want to kick it off with something like Jupiter?
It's not my favorite to start with.
Okay. How about Nothing You Can Do?
That probably is my second least favorite to start with.
How about just Journey? Journey's cool.
And then, since that's a drop D, let's go into Smile.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Sure. Interesting.
And let's do Long Hair Green Horn.
You could do Fuzz after that too. Just get them all out of the way.
Let's
we'll do Fuzz at the end.
Let's do Fuzz at the end. Towards the end.
Let's do that. But yeah, Long Hair Green Horns.
Long Hair Green Horns, is that cool? Is that cool with you?
Yep.
Object.
I object.
You want to do TNT?
TNT.
How about
So we got things that we have left. Things. Jupiter.
maybe Deep Horseshoe. Let's do Horseshoe there.
I think Horseshoe should be towards the end.
Let's definitely have a break and come back for the last set.
Yeah,
so
okay.
the last set we'll have Horseshoe, Fuzz. Maybe we'll start it with Nothing You Can Do.
Cool. Okay.
So we'll do Nothing You Can Do.
Wait, right the second set, right there.
Okay, so nothing you can do. How many songs you want to do in the last set? Let's do 3 or 4.
Okay. Well, between that one, Horseshoe, and then Fuzz, there's 3 right there.
How about Nothing? Yeah. You want to just do that?
Sure.
Nothing you can do. Horseshoe and Fuzz.
Yeah. So that leaves us with the Wee Bit Odd on the left-hand side. Also, Jupiter, Wee Bit Odd, Things, Saturday.
Yeah, we'll try Saturday.
Might as well. As long as people are listening.
Let's do after TNT. Let's do.
Even if they're not.
Let's do a Wee Bit Odd.
Yeah.
What time do we go on?
After the football game.
probably like 10:30. Yeah. Oh, we got Folsom Prison Blues. Folsom Prison Blues. Let's end the first set with Folsom Prison Blues.
Okay.
Okay. So Folsom Prison Blues down here. So let's do a Saturday. And then Jupiter.
Jupiter.
And we got Deepest Scars. That's a lot of songs.
Jupiter after Saturday. So you just say, fuck it. And then, we still haven't put things down yet.
Yeah, we have.
Deepest. And,
oh no, let's do things here. And then that'll be it.
Well, we got Deepest. Alright, don't forget about Deepest Scars though.
That's the only one we're leaving off. And Blues.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to leave it like this? Or do you want to add the other ones? I don't mind if we don't play those tonight. You know, we should try Warp. If it's like, if we get an opportunity where it's dead and there's no, we should try it. I mean, we don't.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
What do you think about that? Cool. Are you comfortable enough with it?
Yeah, I'll probably listen to it once or twice, but yeah, we're definitely gonna do it. Just like get those couple changes.
Well, we can. I mean, I don't want to rush into it. We don't have to do it tonight.
But I just want to make sure, like, all the right. Got it. Some parts, I mean, it's like just his guitar, like
yeah, I know.
line, you know, so a melody or whatever.
Well, we'll take our time.
You got 40 ounce?
Yeah, I went ghetto at the gas station, man.
Oh, hey, fuck, dude, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it's one thing for the bands to be there bright and early, but it's another thing entirely for the doors to be locked shut and no signs of life whatsoever at the venue. As the day wore on, the Fuzz sat on the bus and waited for someone to show up, but no one came. Day 2 of the tour came to a crashing halt on a pleasant Sunday afternoon in Dallas, Texas. Alternatives were discussed. Perspectives changed. Maybe someone would show up later, or maybe they would sit there all night. The leader of the band stepped up and did what leaders do.
You guys ready?
What's up?
There's a Mexican restaurant right there. We're gonna go in and have some dinner, and we gotta find him a hotel room if you want one. This is where we gotta do it, so.
Under a setting sun, I hold your hand, lost in our little world, trying to make a stand. Oh yeah.
Hi, is there somebody there I can talk to about booking? Well, let me tell you a little our situation. We're touring through Texas right now, and we're in Dallas. We're sitting in front of the Green Elephant, and can't get in touch with anybody, and it's not open. So I'm not sure if it's going to happen. And I spoke with somebody there at your place, I don't know, a week or two ago about getting booked there, and I was just seeing if you guys are open tonight. So does that mean that we couldn't play there? Oh, we don't care about that. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
How do you block?
You have to.
Sure, yeah. Let me try and figure this out. Cause do you know the Green Elephant at all?
Target the guy.
Okay, well let me see if we can get it because we're on a bus and everything. Let me see if we can get over there.
I just parried him just now. I think he doesn't have his lightsaber anymore. You see that? So.
Okay, what's your name?
Target his sword.
Julie, thanks a lot. I'm Steven.
At the same time, he'll like parry it.
All right, thanks a lot, Julie. Bye. You can play there.
Really? Where is that?
It's we should have fucking booked there from the beginning, man. I had a really bizarre feeling about this fucking deal. Well, we should probably make a decision here, guys. We need to figure out if we're gonna pull the plug on this thing. I mean, we got some time. I guess the issue. I mean, we can play there. The issue is getting the bus over there.
How far is it?
Well, check this out. Come here and take a look at this.
Hey John, is there any beer in there?
Do that change the analog stick? Holy shit. Run away.
I feel bad calling him, man. Damn it, Steven.
So, yeah.
It's Steven from on the bus.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm sorry to bug you, but this place, I don't think it's going to open up. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody here, and we've got, I just contacted another venue that's like really close to here.
So
that said that we can play
when
there.
the circle's green, what
So,
exactly
I mean,
does that
it would mean
force or that
moving the
when
bus.
it's green?
So like a little target thing.
And
It's green,
yeah,
it
they
means
do.
it's
They
not.
got parking right behind it, and I bet it's about maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes away at the most. But I think we should probably do it. Do you mind? Is that okay? All right. Well, then let's do it. Let's go ahead and do this.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm doing good.
Thanks a lot, Em.
You go.
We'll see you soon. Bye. Yeah, he's definitely done this before. You know, he may have been in his room watching TV, but
Holy shit. What are you doing?
well, those guys are cocksuckers. What happened? They're just like, well, I shouldn't say cocksuckers. They aren't the friendliest fucks.
Really?
What do you think we should do, man? We need to make a decision here.
What'd they say?
Well, I mean, it would definitely be easier to do it here than drive somewhere.
It's really not that far.
Stick with your gut feeling. Go to the new place. I can tell you're leaning towards it.
Well, the new place already said we could play there, right?
Yeah, and they said that, I mean, she's like really nice. She goes, we got free food, you guys can eat.
Do they have other bands that are playing?
No, it's an open mic night. She said we'd go on like 11:30 after things die down.
Well, people would be playing if it's open mic.
There's another band in town that basically told me that this is where we should play on Sunday. It's this other place. It's called
Oh, really?
Liquid Bar and Grill or something. They play there all the time.
Sounds good.
What do you think, Johnny?
I mean, yeah, if you think
these
that's
guys just
these guys are jerks, or
You want to go check it out?
Well, did these guys say like, oh yeah, our band's already?
Come on, man. Come with me. Let's make a quick call. We won't say anything. Let's just check it out.
You know, I'm here to play a little bass guitar. I don't want to play for no fools now.
They didn't even advertise it. I mean, they didn't. You know, they never put us on their calendar. The correspondence was really. I mean, the only reason I'd feel bad is because they had to get up from bed and come to work. This band that plays at this other place really likes it. It's got a really cool vibe. I think we should do it.
do they have a sound guy then?
I think so. I know they have a PA system set up for open mic. I would rather play at a place that wants us there than these cocksuckers.
Yeah.
She's like, come over.
Well, the worst thing that could happen then is we could just play like 2 songs acoustically for their open mic and call it a day. It'd be better than sitting here.
Let's go check it out. If it's horse shit, then we'll just come back.
I think I'm gonna go take a really big stinky poop in their bathroom.
Yeah.
This is
In that
their
flush.
On the floor.
this is their calendar. So they've got, you know, I mean, they do
Catfish
quite
whiskey.
a bit.
You pulled me away from the season opener of Family Guy.
Oh, you guys are bastards.
What are we pulling away from?
Season opener of Family Guy, you fucks.
Oh, is it the whole Star Wars one?
Yeah. Okay, what's your address?
Should we give him the ceremonial finger?
Yeah.
Did they come out?
Oh, they just looked out the. They just looked out the curtain.
Oh well. Okay, Sarah.
It's a good move.
Look at my salami.
Yeah. Also like a lemon.
Yeah. They didn't advertise for us and then get another band.
Hey, Frank.
It was awesome.
Looks like it's a little cold out there, huh?
John and I walked up there and the security guy with the broken leg was like,
It's a great line right there.
real fucking rude. You might have to turn the amps down a little bit, but it'll still be fine.
Is it like an open mic?
It's poetry night.
That's
Well, I knew that this night is going to be kind of a bizarre night.
Yeah, you
And
said
I
that
knew-
from the beginning.
Yeah, I knew that this night was sort of up in the air, and then the rest of the shows are going to be really good. Albuquerque will be a little bizarre as a trio, but it'll be fun. They got 5 bands, so whatever. Yeah, dude. Just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Loud. Amplifier crossing.
I'd really like to put a thanks out to Julie and Paul. Awesome, very cool people, very cool stuff tonight. It's nice to run into people like this. It's very nice because we were at another venue earlier tonight. Guys didn't show up till about 8:30. And there was a lot of negative shit going on over there, so we just got in a bus and called Julie and she let us come right in. So I really
Julie's
appreciate
like an angel.
Thank you very much.
I can feel the love in the room. It's like a warm embrace.
This is a new song, everybody.
All 5 of you.
Yeah, they're all fucking new to you guys, aren't you?
It's only Sundays that are like this. I created Sundays.
Oh yeah?
That's why when you guys are just like, hey, we're there. It's great. I love it. It's open, everything, so that fits in.
Has anybody been to the Saturn Bar in New Orleans? How about you back there? You been to the Saturn Bar? Well, I was at the Saturn Bar when I was...
you, Cleveland. Thank you.
Okay, that's definitely the end.
Is that really?
Yeah. That was great. That was so much better than the turd that we were gonna play at. I mean, the rainbow toad.
What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you, Dallas!
Elephant? The rainbow elephant? No, the green. The green elephant that we were gonna play at.
We ran everybody out except you guys. Thank you.
Right out my little splash that I never use anymore. Kind of dig it though.
Dude, me tell you bugged out there, dude.
What was that? Was that a riff to something? Or was that just like the jam? We should turn that into a song. I like what Steven was singing over it.
That was Good Morning Little Schoolgirl by Dead.
Really? He is a great bass player, has really good instincts. You know, you can tell he's been playing for a long time. I think he definitely comes from a little bit more of a funk background, which is somewhat true with me, but we can bond over that. We have very similar musical tastes.
A yeast infection waiting
That
to
is
happen.
so sexy. Holy shit.
I'll still give it a whirl. This is for me too.
Are you gonna wear those?
I will. Okay. It's a deal. Then we'll wear them all day. My mom told me about that with the thongs and the yeast.
That's the yeast infection. Dude, that was the best line maybe I've ever heard in my entire life.
Dallas was a lot of fucking fun. You know, we had that gig set at the Green Elephant, and we got there and there was really just kind of a strange vibe. I mean, there was a lot more to the story, but... Mountain of drugs, a mountain of drugs, you must be such a shame. This guy's a character, man. So, anyway, just
I'd like to introduce Blackbird's best new singer right here, MC Trickion.
just didn't really work out. So we changed venues, went to this awesome place.
And it turned out to be really fun, and it was just totally bizarre.
I mean, there were some people from all walks of life, some strange folks that were showing up there. I mean, they had homemade lasagna in a tin pan and a bunch of people reading poems. And then we came and rocked out. I mean, girls couldn't keep their clothes on, couldn't keep their balance either. It was wild.
We played at this place that was essentially closer to a coffee house than a bar, and there was a reading beforehand with a dude named Mr. Natural who wore no shoes and carried around a potted plant. There was a guy that the bartenders thought was a vampire, and they were reading crazy stuff. And so that, when we first walked in there, I was like, oh my God, man, I can't even imagine what this is gonna turn out to be. But it turned out to be just our own little practice and jam session that was a lot of fun.
It was like just a really kind of, it's like out of a fucking movie, you know? I mean, it's like, you get lucky when you step into situations like that. I mean, it's like, wow, all of a sudden, wow, I'm in a really cool place. And we just got loaded and played for a long time and just had a great time, you know? It was so relaxed. So it was a very, very cool experience. Very cool experience. Thanks, brother. I'll be talking to you soon.
That's awesome, dude.
Wow. That was another planet, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's fucking cool. It's cool we got just the vocal tracks so we can play with them. That's
It's like a little pig getting his head something. Or like a toy, you know?
We didn't go that far yet.
Wind up, you get a warrant.
It was like right after the instrumental.
And Steven is certainly the leader of the band and is the guy that's made all this happen. He is a very good songwriter. He's got the vocals going on as well as the guitar.
Steven is high energy and raw. And that's it's great. It's a great feeling to play with that because he wants a
wholeness, you know. He wants like the feeling to happen. It's cool to have that rawness and that like urge to like just make this fucking raw music.
Okay, well, what do you think about starting with Things?
I like starting with Things. I think Things is a good song. It's not it's not one of our rock, you know, it doesn't like hard, it's not one of our hard ones, but I think it's a good one. It's a comfortable one. I think everybody can get comfortable.
It depends too on what the opening bands are like, you know, like if they're real heavy, like more so heavy, then we should probably do a heavier song to open just to sort of get people's attention. But if it's not, you know, if they're doing less heavy stuff or, you know, some other thing, that's how I would look.
I kind of would like a heavier song to start with.
Well, it just depends on the show. I guess it's a good song. I mean, I think it's a good song to start with. It's good to have. You got two guitars, so I don't have to necessarily always stay on. You know, I don't have to hold the backbone of the music as much, so I can, you know, add some texture and stuff. It's cool. Add a little bit of another dimension to it.
This guy I've known since junior high. I remember distinctly in our sort of band class, which is like woodwind instruments and horns and stuff. He and a couple other guys used to rock it out on like electric instruments. And they showed up one morning, played like a Nirvana song. I just remember like thinking, this is really cool. These guys are badass. They're in 8th grade, 7th grade. They had a garage band and stuff.
Went on a snowboarding trip. Pablo Diablo would be the man for that one. They had a rehearsal. Lords of Fuzz had a rehearsal, and I was hanging out with them, you know. And the guitar player didn't show up. I ended up playing guitar, and it was fun, like a great time. Fate brought me to Colorado, so here I am in Louisiana.
I mean, John's so talented. You know, I'm not worried about him musically. You know, I mean, he's going to be able to. He's, you know, most talented guy in the band, I think. But it's like, you know, just being able to talk to him and you know, feel comfortable with like, you know, being as straight with him as possible.
Yeah.
That's really important. You know, he can say that sucks right there, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I try not to make them too different, I guess, but yeah, I mean, you know, from the first time I heard a couple of songs, like, oh, well, there needs to be a, you know, like, where's the fuzzy guitar solo? You know? And when I first heard that song, I'm like, there's like this spot that needs, you know, there's a couple spots that need this thing. So it was cool because I got to do it, you know. Okay, well, I'll just play it. I'll just play what I wanted to hear, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of bands that hate each other's fucking guts, you know, but they're so talented that their stuff's good, so chemistry's awesome, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think as a musician, he's fantastic. He's probably the best musician in the band and definitely has added a ton in terms of his soloing and his ideas for things. Also seems just like a really fun guy, really smart.
What we're trying to do with this, it's all about fun, so
yeah,
you know, it is more chemistry than anything, I guess. I don't know. I probably went full circle on that answer, didn't I? I was like, talent? No. Chemistry? Yeah. No. Talent? Yeah. Okay.
I like hearing things come together, you know, with a new band, you know, and hearing these songs, these ideas, and I guess sort of having like a specific influence of some sort, you know, to try to sort of make the song even more of a successful song, you know.
Dude, if you can't hear your vocals, man, it's like a battle to really release it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
well, it's hard to know if you're in tune because there's so much noise around you. You can't hear the notes vibrating through your skull loudly enough.
And I could tell when for me personally, when the song is going well, I'm not even the guitar is like I don't even think about the guitar. It's all I'm thinking about the vocals. You know what I mean? Yeah. What else you want to play?
Even just the small things about the way, in a guitar, your strings are set up in exactly the same spacing, in the same direction, everything's kind of the same. Your amp may be in a different place, but your instrument you're playing remains the same. When you play drums, you have to try and set it up the same way each time, which never really works out, and there's always differences, like different things are in different places, and so it just alters the way you play, and it's certainly another challenge.
I wonder, this is probably like 10 feet high, right? A water, at least?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, a water line.
Oh,
see that yellow line? That is that water line.
Yeah. I didn't see it, shit.
It's like 5 feet.
Imagine living this.
See that yellow line?
Oh, right there, yeah.
It's a water line.
American history right here, man. There it is, another one. 916 TFW. I gotta look up what that means. This is the place that the world forgot, man. Wow. Living water.
Oh, yeah.
FW. It's not this shit. Dude, people are still living in this shit. Such a colorful place. Why don't they send construction crews down here and knock this shit down? It's got to be condemned, man. People are like on top of these roofs.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm doing this trip just for this, man. I don't know what that used to be. I wonder how many of the people that live here right now are working or any kind of work. There's so many left. I don't know what the population was here. It was somewhere around a little less than 1 million, I think. Oh, we're making a turn here. It's kind of wild. She's looking at us like, what the fuck is that thing coming down the street? Especially the climate, the way it is here naturally, it's so wet. Mildewy.
It's just amazing.
Must have just rot the wood.
Look how much destruction there's going.
Oh, I know. I don't know, I feel like the billions we spend over Baghdad now.
I know. How much?
The fucking American flag right there, man. I hope we're not playing like around the corner here. Saturn Bar, holy Christ, dude, this is where we're playing.
No way.
Yes. Or we're not, right? They ain't parking a bus here. How are we gonna park the bus?
Shut a flare gun out.
I'm sitting on them.
Y'all just got this?
Well, I was just gonna walk.
Something to walk? I'll tell you what they got. Something they got. Let's see. I want to walk shoes on the corner. Let's see. Huh? It seems like I would call me like this service about everything. Yeah.
I like to walk those things around.
No.
That's you.
don't know if I'm all for parking here.
Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to park it downtown at the French Quarter on the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. I mean, fuck, dude, I don't have any fucking idea. I don't know.
It says buzz on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Kind of tuck it under here as much as possible.
Tell me what y'all want. Like, I'm gonna do some light bulbs and I'll put them in here where y'all can see. I'm just trying to get this. Our air conditioner went out 1:30 Saturday morning. And dude, I wasn't around here Saturday. You can't get away from this game on Saturday. I went to LSU football game, so I didn't even open up yesterday. It's too freaking hot. Coming up through my falls in your way, dude. I'll bring them on your way to get to. That's what he just asked me. Okay.
I thought an angel had come down from heaven, said, "This is where you're supposed to play." I was really curious. I mean, the first, you know, the front of the place, I just had this really cool vibe about it. And I'd researched the place, and I was like, this is exactly where I want to fucking play, man. And the guy was just awesome. I mean, Eric was this kind of guy you want to have a beer with, you know? You just want to really like this guy. So worked out nice. Worked out, and you know, just take a look around. It's a fucking cool place.
Chip. Yo, 1, 2, 2. Okay.
You know what though?
We're actually trying to set up another gig in New Orleans. I don't know if that's gonna work. I mean,
Tokyo
we might.
You got a cord, a quarter-inch cord.
We might play on the street. We're gonna do something.
Thought you were a fucking blues slinger, man. Gotta be ready to throw anytime.
And I'm getting a tattoo, which is nice.
It's a banjo.
3 o'clock tattoo.
What? You forgot your bus?
Next gig is the one I texted. We're not fucking that up. Is Lefty the sound guy here? Don't worry.
Here, hold on. There's a guy that lives here. You want to talk to him?
Thomas King.
Hold on.
It's Paul.
Paul? Hey, so you're stuck at the train, right?
You guys need a hand? I can figure this out.
They're stuck behind a train. They said that they're literally like 2 or 3 blocks away. They come up to this train crossing. Trains coming by like 1-2 miles an hour.
But at the same time, tough old.
Gets almost all the way to the caboose where they're getting ready to cross, and then all of a sudden it stops, and then they put it in reverse, and now it's going all the way back. So they're like, how the fuck is there like an alternate way to get around? I think it's gonna be fun. They just told me one of the bands canceled, so there's just 4 tonight.
Are you guys playing tomorrow or next day?
You know what, we're trying to get a gig tomorrow here because we were going to play Houston, but we're staying.
Check.
The Hi-Ho, yeah, the first one. Lori and John. I could call them. I don't have their number on me now, but I can, somebody has it on here, I know.
Chip. Nothing. Chip.
What's up? Well, anybody's playing checkpoints. Oh, their PA's down? Checkpoints is diving. I mean, checkpoints. Everybody's got to play that. The Hi-Ho? Yeah, I could call them tonight.
So what happened?
So we played a show.
I sent it through an aux instead of a direct.
And then it was us, and then it was us. And they got out on stage and it was all Yeah, everybody, you guys should throw me some love. You guys on the floor and like they blew glitter on the ground.
I'm trying to get it all together.
The next song is called Things. It's a little bit softer. I kind of like it though.
What was that asshole rushing off the stage?
You know, we got 2 of those, but I was actually, I kind of like that stuff because, you know, to me, I've got definitely a lot of punk blood in me, and so I remember going to shows and like, you know, band and the fans be like spitting on each other. I mean, it was like, you know, fuck you.
Right.
I like that kind of stuff. So when they come up and do that kind of stuff, I think it's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
So
That's cool.
I don't have any negative. You know, I'm very, very pumped up, and I like the fact that we had some problems because we fixed them as it kept going. You know what I mean? And we kept fucking fighting.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, when you get around a lot of other bands, especially like turn bands, I mean, you're not gonna get much love, you know. I feel like getting annihilated already. But you know, we got to work on the woman category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now don't sit back and tell me that I'm a fair weather fan, 'cause I know in your back pocket you all got a paper bag for your head, 'cause the Saints are gonna lose again. Saints are week. Hope they do. Propane sales go up, and so does my cash flow. Sell propane for a living. I haven't tuned since our last show, but our roadie's on the bus. I guess she's getting late.
Like, dude, they went to some fucking party. Like, everybody there that was all the bands went to a fucking party. They were all talking about it, and they were like, so we're not gonna fucking, it's gay drama. And it really doesn't need to be talked about, but it's just fun. It's fun. I mean, I'm not like pissed about it, but it's just like, I hate like this pretension, man. Like, what? Because we're in a fucking big ass tour bus, like we can't go to a party? Or I mean, were we not like cool enough or friendly enough or like nice enough or interesting enough to fucking go somewhere? Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody came up on the bus and shit, and that was cool and all that, but it was like, I don't know, man. I just had some fucked up conversations with people tonight, and people are like feeling this whole like bitterness, and like I need something or somebody needs to do something, or you know what I mean?
I think I understand what you're saying. It's to me, those kinds of things, I don't give a fuck about.
I'm just pissed because the hottest girl I fucking saw tonight would fucking railed me.
Mm-hmm.
She was hot. She was Asian.
I know. Well, that comes down to the the power of pussy, right?
But I was like, hey, you want to fucking come see a tour bus? And it was innocent.
No, there was a strange vibe going on there for sure, man. For sure.
She's like, oh, you come to the 9th Ward.
But you know what? We're serious outsiders.
Yeah.
Serious
That's
outsiders,
what I felt like,
man. I mean, I personally, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when. Well, let's see. What analogy can I draw? It's like when the Yankees come to town, play the Rockies. We're gonna talk about fucking outsiders. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well,
it's like when
it's like when the Chicago Cubs play the
Boston Bruins.
play the Canadian Red Wings. You never know what's gonna happen.
Do you think these people are all like emotionally scarred though, and that's kind of why they're a little bitter?
Oh, I mean, their
whole city was destroyed.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's like their city was destroyed.
I think it's a dollar issue. There's a sense that there's a lot of dollars on this bus. I mean, the equipment that we're playing with is dollar equipment. And, I mean, we're outsiders. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not a get fucking annihilated, play until you vomit kind of band. I mean, we're just we're in a different sort of genre. You know what I'm saying? I have to say though, I mean, everybody that I met tonight, except for that one drummer, was extremely genuine and nice and very approachable. After our gig, I got a lot of compliments, but they weren't given to me. I had to go and like approach the people and like say, and engage them, and then they were like, good set. But otherwise, there was definitely a roughness.
Oh yeah.
To it, which is nice. I like that a lot.
You had to go in there and prove that you were like able to stand in that room. It wasn't just a gimme.
Most of the girls were pretty like open-minded and interested in the dudes. All the guys that they were with were just like totally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why that one girl was like, so yeah, what's this party you're going that you're not going to tell these people about? Like she said it like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, so yeah, we're going to Jay's house and you're not going to tell them about it, like the people whose tour bus we're in right now. Like she called them on it like 3 or 4 times, and I heard her like, it was like I heard that other girl, they all like, there was like 3 or 4 different people who I just randomly was talking with, and they were talking about this party like in front of me but not including me, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, what party? What did you don't want to tell me about? That's completely obvious that you're not telling me about. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, so. But that's why I was so pissy about it.
That's it. You know what? That's okay.
You know, I don't want to go to your house anyway. It's probably you know, what are you gonna do? You drive me in your pickup truck for 45 minutes?
I like that party. We need a PA system. For sure. That's what we need.
We should go to a local store tomorrow. Let's let that be a goal tomorrow of going to a local music store. That was one thing I didn't do when I was here 4 years ago.
Go to a music store.
Yeah. Go to like a guitar store. And if at the most, dude, a fucking small PA system for vocals would be like $100 at the most. So.
Well, I'd like to play tomorrow night, for sure. I'd like to play really loud too. I'd like to just tear up some place, just like what we did tonight. You know, just like let it all hang out.
We drank Peeber all night on the house.
I'm having so much fucking fun, I don't know what to do with myself. I mean, it's like, man, there's probably a lot of people would like to be doing this, you know? And it's just, it's a dream. It's a fucking dream.
The Saturn Bar was pretty cool structure to play in. There was a decent vibe there too, in terms of the locale, but some of the people there, you know, I didn't really get a good positive vibe from.
It was so striking, the contrast between all the just poverty and the graffiti marks, still not graffiti, but the official like FEMA marks, I guess, about how many dead bodies are found in a house. And then we roll up in this tour bus. That's been another thing that's been strange about the tour, because if I was a band playing, I was a local band, and some dudes rolled up in a fancy tour bus and got out, my thought would be, you better be fucking good if you're riding on that tour bus. And so that was an unexpected part of it too, was just the pressure of being like, you know, we're coming out of this luxury tour bus where a lot of people are bringing stuff in vans, and that's been weird. And that was especially highlighted in New Orleans because of all the poverty around it. The bar we played at was in a really cool area, but in a really like, you know, it was right on the border of the ghetto, if not in it.
Well, I wasn't like shaded out by like, you know, are we gonna get held up, jumped, or bombed or something. I was first just sort of taken back a little bit by the fact that there's still like yards in disarray with trailers. I don't really, I mean, if it's been 2 years, who's to say it's not gonna be that way for a long time. So that was a little sad, and then I was surprised at the location of our bar in the vicinity to that. But it was still cool. I felt like, hey, you know what? So be it. We came to play some rock and roll, man. I mean, try to get back to normal. That's what they've been doing, and we shouldn't like treat them as if they're not normal.
New Orleans is a very rich city, like rich with, you know, grime and personality. It's such a cool like conglomeration of cultures. People like to just go and have a good time there, man.
But I thought the Saturn Bar was pretty sweet, man. Their owner, he seemed like a pretty genuine guy.
It had a great history, that place.
Yeah, there was a good vibe there. I'm glad we played there now, you know.
I want to build the energy back up. I want.
Fuck is Paul McGillicuddy, Switchblade, motherfucker. He canceled his show tonight, but he still could have come on out. Where is that motherfucker? Where's Paul? Where the fuck is Paul Switchblade?
I want
The wonder of all fucking nations!
I want to go as far out there as we can go.
Somebody can, we're talking about give me a 1/4-inch cable.
New Orleans, Louisiana, as unique an American city as there is, still had a long way to go. The band enjoyed the day like tourists, but did not schedule another show for that night. They somehow went from a scheduled gig in Houston, Texas, to canceling the gig in Houston, to aspirations for a second show in the Crescent City, to nothing. There was at least one place interested in having them play, but the Fuzz chose to take a break and lick their wounds like the city of New Orleans itself. 4 shows in 4 nights with mixed reactions had them a little worn out and ready for some unadulterated fun in the Big Easy. Rock and roll can take its toll. Bands come and go, nailing their ads to the telephone pole, imploring you to come see them play, and then just like that, disappear, forming new bands as if they are a part of a shape-shifting musical creature born to entertain and evolve with time. The Lords of Fuzz were still figuring out what they would be.
We'll give you the poor suffering artist on tour price. Call it $250. Oh yes. He gave us 50 deposit, so all I need is 2. Yeah. That's your money. Sure.
Check that out.
Let's see it.
Getting a massage.
I'm gonna go get one too.
Okay. Alright. Well,
I got a new tattoo I can show you, but it had to require me to bend over and spread my cheeks.
That happens a lot in New Orleans.
It hurts to sit on. No, I'm joking. No, it was a good time. I didn't get a tattoo. I tattooed some memories right up here, man. They're gonna last forever.
Instead of performing for an audience that didn't know the Lords of Fuzz yet, the guys did what most visitors to New Orleans do: tackle Bourbon Street with youthful enthusiasm. On this night, they had some extra motivation, as it was Pablo's 30th birthday. They soaked in the music as well as the alcohol, and recharged their batteries for the remainder of the tour. Looking forward to their last 3 shows in San Antonio, Austin, and Albuquerque.
key. Won't unlock the door no more. I done been that my baby, she don't love me no more.
My ultimate goal would be, you know, like, in just playing music is just to be able to hear it in your head and then play it, you know, hear it in your hear it in your head and then hear it in your ears. So it kind of comes out of your brain through your fingertips and then goes back into your ears. So just being able to like realize something, you know, this sort of oral visualization or whatever, and have it happen, you know. And know it, you know, any knowledge of music will help one, you know, come closer to that goal.
I started off playing guitar. I played guitar since about 7th grade. Was in a band with a bunch of guys, pretty much the same guys all through junior high and high school. And then after a while realized I was nowhere near as good as they were, and especially the guitar was probably not like the ideal instrument for me. Even when I was a guitar player, I was a lead guitar, but I was more interested in the rhythm and better at that. And then I picked up drums just because, you know, in between practices it was fun to kind of mess around with them. And then I got to college, everybody played guitar, and all I wanted to do was play live, because that's what it's really all about, I think, and for me at least. And so I said at one point I can drum, and then I was in every single band in my small college. At one point I was a drummer, so that was fun. Then New York, I lived there, I was a guitarist again for a while, and now I'm back to being the drummer.
It was back in high school. I was in a band. I was a lead singer in a band, and one of my best pals was the bassist. We would have a break every once in a while in between songs, and I would just pick up the instrument and try to play.
I like a funky, melodic, like a phrase, you know, a thought, you know, like a story within a melody, you know, and that's kind of like what I sort of realized through life. Like it's all just a melody, a story, and you should be able to do that with a certain amount of notes, you know. And if you pick the right notes, then you're telling the right story.
When I'm dropping down in D, where's the F? Up here?
It's just a whole step more, so it's like G. Yeah. I don't think we should hold it that long, though.
Yeah, no, just listen to
2 measures, maybe. How to play a complete song and being able to bullshit your way through one. I'd have to say I can, you know, bullshit my way through more songs than I know. You know.
Sweet. This place is just like the French Quarter.
Just gonna move that pickup truck.
Oh, that's cheap.
You gotta have a challenge, right, Em?
Oh man,
How do you win this game?
bunch of people. I guess he saw me hit the pole with the mirror.
Ah, you know,
Scared him enough.
it's expendable.
Tomorrow, wherever you want to go. They said that they couldn't, you couldn't check in the hotel till 2, but
Yeah, well,
maybe
if
talk
they're
them
not
into-
sold up. I was just wondering, do you want to wait until like mid-morning or something like that, or late morning, so that on the way up we can stop at a Cracker Barrel and scoff out?
That'd be fun. You want to shoot for like,
You can yeehaw this time.
yeah, can you? Let's shoot for like 9. That'd be good. Does that sound good to everybody?
Oh, love to.
Yeah, how long is the drive?
Like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, nice. It'd be nice to get up there by noon.
Yeah, definitely.
Lots to do up there.
Yeah. Dude, I used to live 3 blocks from here. This is gonna be more, I'm gonna try and control this a little bit more. You know, because last night they just pushed us out on front and then pushed us off, or New Orleans, you know? That's not happening tonight. We're gonna go on last and just try and control the place.
I feel like I'm on a bus moving.
Mic check, 1, 2. Hello?
Yeah, hallelujah. And there's no other band, so if the songs seem a little long, that's why.
I gotta plug in my guitar first. I thought I could do
Thank you very much for the Lords of Fuzz. I'm from Denver, Colorado. Played a handful of songs for you tonight, so drink a lot of whiskey and have a good time with us.
Thank you, San Antonio. What's next? They won't tell me what the next song is. They don't realize that all of a sudden I have no fucking clue. Hey, Paulie, what's the next song?
Okay, weave it on whenever you're ready. Weave it on, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
Are we done? Did we tune up? Yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's have this, dude.
Ready?
That last one was a Sade song.
Next one, start keep it up. Start it up.
Go, go, go!
Rock out with your cock out. Yeah. Do it.
Nice turn back up.
I'm going home after this. So aggressive.
We got a little symbol issue, but we're getting it taken care of right now. Anybody got any duct tape? Duct tape emergency. Duct tape emergency. Oh, we got some friends out there.
Thanks, you guys.
Rocking us, dude.
Thanks a lot, you guys. You guys are sweet here in the Philistine. We got some popsicles.
Johnny, let's call it quits, dude.
Come on, everybody. Go.
Play it. Is it a god? Beautiful guitar. Playing the shit out of it and sweat. The more you play it, the better it will sound. That's right. Don't let us help you. Quit talking about it. Just do it.
Yeah, lock and load for us.
All right, 1, 2, fuck. Start it out. Come on.
If you're drunk and you want to make some noise, you can sing along to this next song. Can I get a beer? Anybody get a good song?
All right, it's a good
No,
song.
it doesn't matter.
As long as it's not a song that sucks, man. That's all we're talking about. 1, 2, fuck you. Come on.
Hey!
We were in New Orleans, by the way, last night, and I just want to apologize about that.
You still got some of that voodoo on you.
How do they do that?
You're supposed to know that.
Our internet connection is so slow.
Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats. I'm a kitty cat.
Okay. Sometimes you'll hear like a whole song. You know, you sit down, it takes like 10 minutes, and you're done. You got 3 verses of lyrics and chorus and a bridge, and you know, and it just all comes together. And it's like I think I was talking about it earlier. Like Tom Petty said, the songs are out there. You know, he just, you know, people just sort of grab them. You know, it's like they just grab the song sort of from the air. You know, and you know, Tom Petty's. You know, people tell him probably every day what a great of a songwriter he is, and he is. But you know, he's just like, it's not me. It's just something. You know, I'm just reaching for the song, and it happens. You know, those are always the best songs. You know, you can write a song. You know, some of them take years to finish. You know, and not even that they would be like super complicated. It's just, if it's not right, it's not right, and you don't know it until you're done, until you just know it.
I was playing bass in an R&B band at a resort in Canada, and the band that in '68 that I started with, started doing this sort of thing with, were playing there too. And I went to Toronto the next year, and they said, come help us out. The guy that's driving us around is quitting. So I ended up driving them around in a brand new 1968 Ford Country Squire station wagon with a stolen U-Haul trailer on the back, painted blue.
That's funny.
And that's basically how it started.
Yeah.
It was the time of Chicago. And
Oh yeah.
Blood, Sweat and Tears.
Yep.
And Lighthouse. They all came out right around the same time. 2 E Street Band albums ago. The last time I drove across Canada, it's just a different pace.
Right.
Some of them that are, you know, 12 bus tours, and then you're just you're a number.
Right.
The people on your bus, or you're your own little group. Yeah, when you get up doing it that long, you get tenure and you get pick and choose the tours that you'll go out on.
It's interesting that we watched Almost Famous yesterday, and they had the whole bus scene, and that's one of my favorite movies for sure. But so we're on the tour bus watching them on the tour bus, which is weird. And I thought about how, like, what I thought tour was going to be like when I would see that movie before I went on tour was completely different than now, you know, watching that, and I'm like, oh, okay, I sort of understand things a little bit different. And it was interesting to think that they probably didn't have AC on that bus, and that would have sucked.
See my picture on the cover. Gonna buy before my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
clips.
What the hell?
That's what I was saying.
What the hell?
Can you sing?
Oh, yeah.
My car got repossessed this morning. Hey, hardest times I've had in years. I didn't know I was coming up here to do all the auditions.
You're performing, yo.
Lord, you better give me a life preserver. Yeah. I'm about to drive my own. Hey, I'm standing on shaky ground. Yeah. Can y'all play the Average White Band?
Yeah, what's that one song?
Pick up the pieces. But now I'm gonna tell you something. And if in the process of my walk I fall down, Father allow me to land on my back. If I can look up, I can get up. Is it good?
Amen. Amen to that.
Suntan Superman, man.
Suntan Superman. Good luck, my man.
God bless you.
Sipping on some bourbon, just letting it fly. Getting drunk on a Tuesday and getting high. Long being old, not around a gun till right. Not around a gun till
That's weird. Hold on a second. Check your other microphone.
Check. Yo, it sounded like cable or something. I don't know. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. Hello. How y'all doing? I'm so happy to be here. Yo. How's it going? How y'all doing, by the way? Thank you. Man, damn right. It's hot in Texas. It's fucking hot in Texas. Can you just take me out of his monitor completely?
Completely out.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Mic check. 1, 2. Keep going. Mic check. Huh? Just keep going. Okay, mic check. 1, 2. So as loud as you can.
1, 2, fucker.
Mic check. Mic check. Yeah. Keep going. 1, 2. 1, 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2. Mic check. Is that good? No, keep going. Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do the other vocals.
Hello. We all the lords of buzz, and thanks for coming out, everybody. This is how I like to check the microphone. Check.
Could you boost me at like 500K, 1,000?
Yeah.
Modders.
It's $1 a notch.
1, 2.
Do you want more of it? Can you say you want more and how you want less of it?
No, he wants less of me in his back. Just guitar.
Got
don't want to sound like a male chauvinist, but you know when you have a woman exactly where you want her, and that's what that song's about. There's nothing you can do.
Did you buy that today?
Steven. Yo, what's up, man?
TOC, yo.
You can't buy this kind of shit. You gotta earn it. Whiskey. All right, guys.
You said whiskey.
All right.
I like whiskey.
Thanks, show, guys. Thank you.
Austin was really, really fun. Lots of music there. It was cool. I was more surprised than I thought. I know there's lots of music there, but man, it was really cool. There's lots of bars everywhere, stages, and it was cool.
I think last night was definitely a highlight in terms of how just totally fucked up it was and how many things went wrong.
Hey, give me the guitar. Give me the strat that's in my brother's string.
A lot of that was outside of our control. But what we talked about was just ways in which when the shit sort of hits the fan, how to keep it together and stay together and let not have the problems not continue to escalate beyond that. And that's really all that we talked about. And it was also, I think, important to have some kind of wrap-up meeting because it was the end of the four of us playing together, because tonight Paul's not playing.
I'm gonna be playing bass, so I guess everything will be different. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but hopefully I hit all the right notes and have a little funk in between. Apparently this is gonna be less of a rock and roll bar, more of a kind of a funk bar or something. Atomic lounge.
Sounds kind of crazy through this, huh?
I'll probably go through the songs here. I got Paul's bass here, so maybe go through a couple just to figure out how we're going to start out some of them. Because there's no other guitar to start out.
is it. This is where we're playing.
Oh yeah?
Sweet.
Shut up.
Tasty freeze.
It used to be an IHOP or some shit.
Poppin' taco.
Oh yeah.
The guy from Tool. Are they down? Are they down? I was at Lof Doc one time and they were playing and I got all like into it, confused, and I was standing like right at the front of the mosh pit and in Killing the Name, it's like the best great song. I got all crazy. I didn't realize where I was. All of a sudden I was in the mosh pit. I was like, I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I like had to leave for the rest of their show because I had hit so hard in the stomach and face.
Yeah, loads of foes in the house. Yeah.
Drink it, biatch.
Cheers.
This is the last show of the shows.
I don't think I got anything.
Where's Paul? We left him in Austin.
Well, we made it to Albuquerque. Tonight's our last show. It's a little bit different. We lost Pablo. He had to get back to work, but I'm still very excited about the show. I think it's gonna be very solid, very fast and hard. I think tonight. I hope. So we'll see. A little wounded, tough trip, painful on the body, painful on the voice. But I think for me personally, I definitely accomplished all the goals that I set for this trip. I mean, it's just it couldn't have been better in any way. It was awesome all the way around. Everybody on board was really cool, and I love a interesting cast of characters. I mean, there's just there's definitely a cast of characters on this trip. So it was with a great group of people. What's up, buddy? Okay, we gotta go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's painful. I was trying to sing in key. You're what? You're a bitch? Really? What's that mean? Like a female dog? I mean, you don't like, is that? I got in trouble one time for saying that. My mom, I was like, it's a female dog. He's in trouble. Sorry.
I don't know. I guess if there's silence and I see something funny or think of something that needs to be said or something, then I'll say it. I usually say a lot of stupid shit on the mic, and hopefully like a small percentage comes out as being more funny than just some stupid thing that some guy says on the mic.
The anticipation's just killing me. Lords of Fuzz, Lords of Fuzz, Lords of Fuzz, LordsOfFuzz.com. Lords of Fuzz / MySpace, Lords of Fuzz, Lords of Fuzz.
Dallas, New Orleans. Threw a finger to Houston, and went to San Antonio, and we did Austin last night, so it's been a long week. We got a tour bus out there. Any of the ladies want to come take a look?
We're working on a Facebook page, but there's some legal issues.
Hope you guys like bone taco.
And on that final note, the tour was completed, fading into the strange Albuquerque night. In a little more than 12 hours, the gang would be back home in Denver, unloading the bus and fully awakened from their 7-day dream, slowly adjusting to the idea that it was back to their day jobs on Monday. But before Em got the bus rolling for the final home stretch back to Colorado, the Lords of Fuzz had to make just a couple more fans. After all, rock and roll isn't just about the music, it's about the life. It's about standing on a street corner proud to shout to the world that you are just a little bit different than the rest.
This is the Lord's
Yay! I will totally wear that shirt everywhere. We love cute little shirts.
Did you give her the panties? The bus driver gets here.
I will put it on right now. Yeah, right now. I don't fuck around. I will too. Why not? Oh no, we like the smallest we can find. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We love you.
There in the morning.
I love Deborah family time.
Let's do a scene.
I'm 21.
All right, we're Denver bound.
I like to have a good time, smoking weed and drinking wine, going to hell and back again, with my share in grand. I like to have a good time.
It's been a lot of fun. I would definitely do it again in a heartbeat, for sure. I think we learned a lot, too. I think that's, I told Steven that, I forget after what show, but I said it's not like we're promoting our national album and trying to, bring up album sales. The reason that we're doing this, or number one, for us to have fun, and number two, as a learning experience. And so, for those reasons, I think we can only be better after this.
Cause try and try and try and try again.
I'm looking forward to writing, heavy, riffy, straightforward rock and roll songs. I'm not going to try to think about, a really deep, inspired composition. I just want to have straight, cool rock and roll songs that are singable and, that you remember.
I haven't really thought too much ahead. I'd like to think, though, that with the careers that we have, the ability to visit each other, and our shared continued love of music, that we'll be able to get together and, live out old times, and maybe do some fun tours again in the future, even if it's the far future. You know what? I'd fucking hate fame, dude. I don't even talk to my neighbors because I don't want anything to. I like keeping church and state separated. I mean, my career as a shepherd is very important to me, and I think no, definitely fame is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a good time. I'm looking for everybody around me to have a good time. That's what it's all about.
In other words, you'd like to have a good time.
That's right. I like to have a good time. You got that right.
With my shed in brand, I like to have a good time. Smoking.
I think we're going to go to Europe next year, maybe go to Hamburg. And I'd really like to go to Australia. Really wanted to go there for a long time. But yeah, I mean, we were talking about doing this again, just maybe next year. And shit, who knows what we'll be, but you never know. We could just be rocking out and doing whatever we want, or cleaning trash cans outside.
Going on to the tour, and especially having a girlfriend, you think about, wow, I'm on a tour bus, and there's going to be all these screaming, smoking hot chicks that want to get on the bus and all that stuff, and wow, will that be a major temptation? How'd that work out? And surprisingly, that never really materialized for us.
Yeah, but you can't know it. You can't tell. When
You see the waveform, but you don't know what. Cheers, buddy. Cheers your beer. You need to drink it right now, man. Come on. Come on, buddy. That was good.
Want some popsicles? I got some popsicles in my cellar. Hey there, muscly arms. You starting to piss me off. You fucking fat ass.